Hello everyone, welcome back. Today's video is gonna be pretty different, to be honest. I'm gonna be kind of like criticizing this weird channel that I came across while going across the internet. I found this channel called Animation Story or My Story Animation, and like, let me tell you guys, it is the stupidest thing you'll ever see. I watched a lot of channels and videos where they criticize, so I decided to try my own, and that's what we're gonna be doing. Um, let's just freaking get to it. So first off, we're gonna watch this like trailer thing, I guess. I don't know why they have a trailer for the channel, but I guess like to kind of show what they have in the channel. Let's just watch this. It's, oh my god. Now my question is, what the heck did we just watch? I love how they put in the background like screaming noises, like this is a horror movie or something. Like I don't even know what the point of that is. You're just like trying to act scary or something. Oh my god. Another thing I noticed about this channel is that for some reason it's all about girls. Like I don't know what they're trying to portray here, or is it like that girls always have problems or something, or are girls like stupid or something? Because it's always trying to like it's all girls. Like I don't understand what the point of that is. Anyway, let's just get to the actual video, which is I eat scorpions for breakfast to become poisonous. Now, at first I was confused if scorpions are even edible, but apparently scorpions are edible and they're great toppings for, what was it again, salad and the main dish. Also, according to this website, they have a poisonous sting, but you're able to eat them. Some dude took off the stinger and then just popped it in his mouth. Also at the end they just like they're writing like, by the way, we don't recommend eating scorpions because you could die, so please don't sue us. Anyway, let's just get to the actual video.
Most people eat toast or cereal for breakfast, but I'm not most people. I eat scorpions for breakfast.
I just love how she's bragging about it. Like, yeah, I'm not like most people. I eat scorpions for breakfast because I want to be poisonous.
You see, my brother had an accident. He was helping my dad fix the roof on our house, but then he fell. He hit his head really badly, and the doctors thought he would die. But he survived. He banged his head so hard on the ground that he's now completely brain damaged.
Wait, how does that even make sense though? So the doctors told him, you're completely fine, and then he just goes and he starts beating his head on the ground. I think the kid has mental issues, bro. That's not fine. That needs actual serious help though. Hey kiddo, you're completely fine now. No mental illness, no nothing. Your head is fine. You could go now. Okay, thank you, doctor. Thank you so much.
Hospital, our parents went out to buy some groceries. They left me home alone with him, and I was listening to music in my room. Suddenly, I felt something sharp on my ankle, and when I looked down, my brother was biting me. He bit so hard, he actually drew blood.
Alright, that's it. I figured it out. He's a zombie. He lost his brain, so now he's trying to eat hers. It actually makes sense.
About it as soon as they got home, and they shouted at me. They told me I was supposed to look after him and that it's not his fault, that it'll take time for him to go back to normal.
Okay, I'm starting to think the whole family insane. I'm just gonna skip to the part where she finally starts eating scorpions.
Of scorpions. I couldn't believe it. I ran over and stuck my nose up against the glass. They looked so cool. Can I buy some? I asked him. Buy? Huh, you can have them for free. Saves me killing them later. Poisonous, nasty things that they are, he said. That day was my lucky day. He put them into a shoebox for me and told me to be really careful because if they stung me, I could die. I walked home with the box and found an old fish tank we had. I put them all in there, but as I was pouring them in, one of them got away. Without even thinking, I jumped on it. Ooh, I heard the crunch sound and I shivered. And then I had another thought. I'd read that you could eat them. My parents weren't home yet, and my brother was at our grandma's, so I went downstairs and poured some oil into a pan. Then I fried.
Oh, yeah, 'cause that's normal, you know? Anybody would just get scorpions, and then a thought would go into their head where they decide to eat the scorpions. 'Cause, she about to become Gordon Ramsay over here and cook up some scorpions. 'Cause, you know, it's normal, guys. Trust me, it's normal.
I could be famous, I thought. It tasted like popcorn. I swallowed it in a few bites and waited to see if anything happened, but I felt fine. I decided to upload the video to my Instagram. I only had like 50 followers, but still.
Bro, she's such a noob, bro. Get to my level.
To try something. I crept into my brother's room when he was already fast asleep. His toes were sticking out of the end of his bed. I bit down on his big toe.
Yeah, I think she's even more mentally ill than the brother. I think we could safely say that now. Oh my god.
I woke up and I was actually craving scorpions. We had phys ed that day and the show had said they were a good protein source. This time I chose a smaller one. I was so scared my mom would walk in, so I did it as quickly as possible. But then I heard someone on the stairs. It was my brother. Oh no. I quickly turned the gas off and threw the scorpion in my mouth. It was still moving, and I was about to spit it out, but it was too late. Me now. There was nothing I could do about it.
Well, there is a scorpion inside me now. There's totally nothing I can do. I can definitely not go ask my parents to save my life because I'm about to die.
Spat his tongue out at me, and suddenly I grabbed him and told him to never do that again. I'd never done that before, and it shocked me. I didn't know I was even capable of speaking to him like that. And then I bit him again. This time he was awake and he felt it. His face started to go red and I was sure I'd poisoned him. But instead, he started screaming and ran to wake up Mom and Dad. Well, at least he'd run away and not bitten me back. Maybe it was working after all. But oh my gosh, I hadn't cut the stinger off. I'd eaten a scorpion that was semi-raw and that still had its stinger on it. Now I was probably going to be vomiting. Suddenly, I had this weird feeling wash over me. It wasn't sickness though, it was power.
Alright, now I'm just confused. Like, obviously only kids watch these because if a mature person watched this, they would, like, try to kill themselves. But I'm confused, like, what are they trying to teach kids? Like, come on, little girls, eat some scorpions and you'll be strong and, beat up your mentally ill brother because he actually has a problem and you should probably actually get him help. Also, why is he so tall? Like, this is so stupid. It's either she's, like, super short or he's super tall because she said little brother and he went crying or whatever, so I'm guessing he should be a little kid. What the heck? Now we're just gonna move on to this other video made by the same channel called what was it? It was called Swimming in Dirty Water Changed My Life, which is so stupid. And my problem is this video got like 4 million views. Like who watches this stuff? Like even little kids would get bored. Like I swear I remember watching Ben 10 and freaking The Amazing World of Gumball. I never watched stuff like this. What the hell?
Hi, my name is Kiera, and I've gone through some insane things. When I was younger, my life was like something out of a storybook, and then it became a horror movie. I grew up in a loving home with my mom and dad. For so long, everything seemed great. Both my parents loved me, I got good grades, people at school liked me, and I was even dating a cute boy named James. I mean, honestly, I was kind of living the dream. And then I entered high school. I started drifting away from my mom because she started being secretive and weird. She quit her job and I never found out why. When I asked, she got teary-eyed and walked away from me. Some nights she slept on the couch, and some nights I even caught her up in the attic, moving old boxes around.
Alright, so this one was pretty boring, so I just skipped around it a bunch. So basically all that happened so far is the mom divorced the dad, and the mom's living with some other dude, and the daughter is living with them. And, yeah, I guess you'll see where we're at now.
Tried to talk to my mom or John about it, they would fight with me. I was fed up. Things with John and my mom got worse and worse. It felt like it was all about them, and I was just a burden. When they left for a business trip, I was honestly relieved. For once, John was decent. He gave me the keys to his car and told me to just relax by the pool all week. Of course, I invited James over to keep me company. We had a great time together. One day, I decided to dip in the pool and relax. James didn't swim, but I think he definitely enjoyed the view anyway. But about halfway through swimming, I started to feel horrible. My vision was blurry, and my stomach was throbbing with pain. When I looked at my hands, they didn't even seem like mine. I tried to stay above water, but I started to completely black out. The last thing I saw was James's panicked face. When I woke up, I couldn't believe my eyes. I heard beeping all around me, and doctors that sounded panicked. I touched my face and realized there were tubes in my mouth, and there was cloth over my eyes. What had happened to me? Had I drowned? Had I had a seizure? It was then that I realized how much pain I was truly in. My insides felt like they were on fire. I tried talking or crying, but I couldn't. I had to just lay there until I finally knocked out again.
Alright, so if I gotta be honest with you guys, at first the story was going pretty normal, something realistic, but then of course, like, nothing like that ever happens in these freaking stories, so it got like super stupid. And basically, like, like, apparently somebody put some poison stuff or whatever in the pool. It's retarded as hell.
Then the doctor asked me who would try to poison me. Was there anyone out to get me? Anyone who had influenced me to get into the pool? Immediately, my mind went to John. He told me to relax by the pool. He made sure I did it while they were out of town. And this whole time, he had wanted my mom, not me. I was convinced it was him. When I confronted them with that, my mom told me I was insane. John had tears in his eyes. He swore he had nothing to do with it, but I saw through him. He hadn't wanted me in his family at all. He had just wanted my mom. So much so that he took her away from my dad. So much so that he was willing to poison me. I was so mad. I told the hospital that they weren't allowed to see me anymore. I told them the only person I would see was my dad. Unfortunately, he didn't visit.
See, something I don't understand is, like, first of all, like, why didn't she just go to the authorities and start a case on this? She could actually start a case, and then, I mean, actually, like, the evidence points to him so far, so she could have actually started a case on him and possibly won and got him in jail. I mean, you're just gonna let that dude hang out with your mom, that criminal?
The appointments alone, with tears in my eyes. When I texted James, I got no response. When I looked at his social media, I realized I was blocked. Just like that, I was completely and totally alone in the world. Or so I thought. I really lucked out with my physical therapist because he was a hottie. A smoking hot babe of a man.
Ugh. Oh my. I wish I never heard that. Oh my god, I wanna like freaking erase my memory after hearing that. Oh my god. She said, "Most handsome man ever." Oh my god.
I would get random, creepy calls from my mom and John every once in a while, but the horror of him trying to poison me started to fade into.
I don't understand how it's creepy that her mom's calling her to check up on her and her dad the same. Like, at least answer your mom. Like, dang, why you gotta do her like that? She's not doing anything to you.
Baby, but I definitely wanted my dad involved. When I was about 7 months pregnant, I went on a mission to find him. I visited all the old places he used to go. I called all of his old friends. I even went to my old house and asked the owners if they knew where he was, but there was nothing. I started calling all the hospitals trying to reach him. And that's when I really started to worry. Had my dad been hurt? Was he homeless now? Finally, I called the last hospital on the list, and they told me that he had been in their custody for over a year. But it wasn't a normal hospital. It was a psychiatric hospital. Had my dad been so torn up about my mom cheating, he had lost his mind? I drove over to the hospital as fast as I could. When I saw my dad, my heart broke. He was skinny and scared looking. When he saw me, his eyes lit up and he hugged me. We talked about the good old days, and he rubbed my belly, telling me how proud he was that I was going to be a mom.
So yeah, that was basically it. In the end, the story got even more stupid and complicated. Like, you guys have no idea. She's like, the cops came and whatever. I didn't even bother finishing it. I don't even want it anymore. So anyway, that was it for the video. I hope you guys liked it. I just wanted to try something new. I hope that you thought it was funny. You see, this time, like I feel like I could have done better. My jokes were a little boring. Usually, I come up with jokes in my head that sound way better. But the thing is, I was like super focused on my editing. I feel like next time I'll probably do better on the jokes. I'll write some down. You know, I'll focus more on that. But this time I was trying to figure out how to do this and all of that. And yeah, that's my excuse, guys. Please take it. Anyway, that's it for the video. I hope you guys liked it. As I said earlier, make sure to comment down if you want to see more of this. Make sure to share the channel, and see you guys next video.